Have you ever felt stuck? Like you're just going through the motions, wishing for a spark, a shift, something to truly ignite your potential. I know that feeling all too well. For a long time, I was searching for that one magical key, that secret ingredient to unlock a more productive, more joyful, more me version of myself. I tried a lot of things, believe me. New routines, different diets, countless productivity hacks. Some worked for a day or two, others for a week, but nothing truly stuck. Nothing created that lasting change I was craving. Then I stumbled upon an idea that seemed almost too simple to be effective: the 30-day challenge. It's a concept you might have heard of, but have you ever truly committed to one? The idea is straightforward. Pick one small, specific action and commit to doing it every single day for 30 consecutive days. No excuses, no days off, just consistent, unwavering effort. It sounds easy, right? Well, let me tell you, it's both easier and harder than you think. The beauty of the 30-day challenge lies in its ability to build momentum. It's about creating a tiny, unbreakable chain of success that, link by link, transforms into something powerful. It's not about perfection, it's about persistence. It's about proving to yourself that you can show up day after day, even when you don't feel like it. So I decided to take the plunge. I picked my one thing and I committed. For 30 days, I did this one specific action every single day without fail. And what happened next completely blew me away. It wasn't just about the habit itself, it was about the ripple effect it created throughout my entire life. So what was this magical one thing that I committed to for 30 days? It was incredibly simple, almost deceptively so. I committed to writing 500 words every single day. That's it. No specific topic, no pressure for perfection, just 500 words every single day. I chose writing because I've always loved the idea of expressing myself, of sharing thoughts and stories, but I constantly struggled with consistency. The blank page felt intimidating, and the fear of not being good enough always held me back. I knew that if I could conquer this, it would open up so many possibilities. My goal wasn't to write a bestseller in 30 days. It was simply to build the habit, to overcome the resistance, and to prove to myself that I could show up for my creative aspirations. I wanted to make writing as natural as brushing my teeth. The first few days were a mix of excitement and sheer willpower. Day 1 felt great. I was motivated, full of fresh ideas. Day 2 was a little harder, but I pushed through. By day 3, the novelty had worn off, and the excuses started creeping in. I'm too tired. I don't have anything to say. Maybe I'll just skip today and do double tomorrow. These thoughts were relentless. It felt like a constant battle against my own mind, a tug of war between my desire for growth and my comfort zone. There were days when those 500 words felt like climbing Mount Everest. I'd stare at the blinking cursor, feeling completely drained of inspiration. But I had made a commitment, and that commitment became my anchor. I reminded myself that it didn't have to be brilliant, it just had to be done. Around day 11 or 12, something shifted. The initial resistance started to lessen. It wasn't gone entirely, but it wasn't as overwhelming. The act of sitting down to write began to feel less like a chore and more like a natural part of my day. I started to notice patterns. I found that if I wrote first thing in the morning, it was much easier. If I waited until the evening, I was more likely to procrastinate. This insight helped me optimize my approach, making the habit even more sustainable. The momentum was building. Each completed day was a small victory, a tiny boost of confidence that propelled me into the next. I was proving to myself, one word at a time, that I was capable of consistency. The fear of the blank page began to shrink, replaced by a quiet sense of accomplishment. By the time I hit day 21, it felt almost effortless. Writing 500 words had become a non-negotiable part of my day, like eating or sleeping. I no longer had to fight myself to do it. In fact, I often found myself looking forward to it. Ideas flowed more freely. My thoughts felt clearer, more organized. I was discovering new things about myself through the act of writing. It wasn't just about putting words on a page. It was about self-discovery, about processing my experiences and emotions. The discipline I was building in this one area started to spill over into other parts of my life. I felt more focused, more energized, and more confident in my ability to tackle other challenges. This single habit was creating a ripple effect of positive change. The most incredible part of this 30-day journey wasn't just the habit itself, but all the unexpected benefits that came along with it. My primary goal was to write consistently, but I gained so much more. My clarity of thought improved dramatically. I found myself articulating ideas more effectively, both in writing and in conversation. My confidence soared. Knowing that I could commit to something and follow through day after day gave me an incredible sense of self-belief. This newfound confidence empowered me to take on other challenges I had previously shied away from. I also noticed a significant boost in my overall mood and energy levels. There's something incredibly empowering about showing up for yourself, about honoring your commitments. It creates a positive feedback loop that fuels your motivation and well-being. Now, I know what you might be thinking. That sounds great for you, but I could never do that. And to that, I say, yes, you absolutely can. The key is to start small, be specific, and commit fully. First, choose your one thing. What's a small habit that, if done consistently, would make a big difference in your life? Maybe it's reading 10 pages a day, meditating for 5 minutes, doing 10 push-ups, or learning 5 new words in a language. Make it something achievable, something you can realistically do every single day. Second, make it non-negotiable. Treat it like an appointment you can't miss. Schedule it into your day. Tell a friend or family member about your challenge for accountability. Track your progress, even if it's just a simple check mark on a calendar. Seeing those consecutive check marks is incredibly motivating. Third, be kind to yourself. There might be days when you barely scrape by, when your effort feels minimal. That's okay. The goal isn't perfection, it's consistency. Just show up, do the minimum, and keep that chain unbroken. Celebrate every single day you complete. The beauty of the 30-day challenge is that it's not just about those 30 days. It's about building a foundation for lasting change. By the end of the challenge, that one thing will feel less like a chore and more like a natural part of your routine. For me, writing 500 words a day has become a permanent fixture. It's no longer a challenge. It's just what I do. And because of that, I've been able to create more content, explore new ideas, and connect with people in ways I never thought possible. This isn't just about building one habit. It's about building the muscle of discipline, consistency, and self-belief. It's about proving to yourself that you are capable of incredible things when you commit and show up. It's about unlocking your true potential, one consistent action at a time. So, what's your one thing? What small, powerful habit are you going to commit to for the next 30 days? I truly believe that this simple challenge can be the catalyst for profound change in your life. What do you think? Share your one thing in the comments below. I can't wait to hear what amazing transformations you're going to create.